Now we'll proceed with the presentation of papers. Mr. Nouman Ali Shah, he is a lecturer, Faculty of Law, Superior University, Lahore. He is requested to please come over and share his views on the theme of legal and judicial reforms.
Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Good evening, everyone. Assalamu alaikum. I'm feeling really an honor to present my research paper in the presence of honorable judges. And the topic of my presentation is critical analysis of partiality of judges and its impact on legal landscape of Pakistan. Being a student of law, with due respect, I will share my findings, what I have found in my research paper. We all know that judiciary is the main organ of a government, and it plays a vital role in any country for its progress, development, and prosperity. But unfortunately, in our country, judiciary has been under different threats. So that's why I choose this topic, that what are the reasons and what are the factors that why we call judges are partial while they are giving their verdict. So in a short time, I know time is very short, so I will conclude my presentation within 5 to 7 minutes. In our constitution, judiciary has secured independence. Our preamble of Constitution of 1973, it secured independence of judiciary, and judges should act freely without any influence. Why? Because they are the custodians of fundamental and as well as constitutional rights. But still, the independence of Pakistan, our judicial system has been suffering and has been facing different challenges. For example, influence from the political persons, influence from the executive, and these are the key factors of the partiality of judges. Here I would like to mention the historical context, that from the independence of Pakistan, we have suffered a lot by the military interventions, by political instability and weak democratic institutions. And these are the main reasons that still our judicial system is not working properly. Here, I would highly appreciate that now we are working on our judicial system, but still there are a lot of things, there are a lot of improvements that must be done by the higher courts. So my case study mainly focus on three main subjects. The first is causes, then manifestations, and then impact on the legal system. I have discussed three main questions. The first one is judicial partiality implies in the legal system of Pakistan in the historical context. In the historical context, we will find there are a lot of cases where judges made their decisions under the pressure of any factor. It might be political or non-political or by the executive as well. And that pressure creates a tussle between the organs of the government. And in any case, this tussle or this dispute resultantly came with a drawback. Then the second question is, what are the causes and factors that contribute in the judicial partiality? And the last one, what are the essential measures? I have applied the qualitative research methodology in which I comparatively analyze different cases and writings of jurists. So my research has a great significance. Why? Because I believe that my research is an example for policymakers. My research will give public awareness, because we listen a lot of rumors that judges are not impartial, judges are biased. Why? because justice justice delayed is justice denied. So that's why we must act according to the Constitution. And I believe a judge should be there. And then I would come to the factors. What are the factors? The first one is judicial appointments. Our judges, honorable judges are there. With due respect, I am saying that appointments of higher courts are being made behind the doors by ignoring merit-based policy. And there are a lot of examples. I would not like to mention the names of honorable judges, but still, being a student of law, I have found these things. There must be a complete mechanism for the appointment of a judge in the higher courts. Then, lack of accountability. For the accountability, I would like to mention the saying of Justice retired Asif Saeed Khosa. He said, "The real threats to independence of judiciary are from within, originating from the personality of the judge himself." Accountability must be started by himself, by ourselves. If I am accountable to myself, then I will make each and every decision according to the law. And if I am not, then everything will be collapsed. Third one is financial issues. I know our judiciary has been facing different financial issues, lack of budget, lack of building, but still, this is the important factor. Then socio-political factors, and the main factor in socio-political is influenced by the bar. I personally witnessed a lot of cases when our bar representatives force the judges to decide their cases according to their wishes. So being a student of law, being a member of bar, we have to understand that what should be the role of a judge, and we should support them. Then corruption, nepotism, and media reporting. So what are the impacts? If judges are partial or biased, what will be the impacts on legal landscape? Lack of public interest. We all know people are not believing on our judicial system. Now they want to decide their cases by their own. और इससे होगा क्या? अनार्की, अमन अमान खराब होगा. सो अगर हमने लोगों को इंसाफ ना दिया तो हर कोई इंसाफ खुद करने की कोशिश करेगा. Then threat to rule of law. Rule of law. Within 1 minute I will conclude. Then accountability, threat of rule of law है. Then violation of human rights. अगर हम इंसाफ नहीं दे रहे, हम अपने लोगों के कॉन्स्टिट्यूशनल राइट्स को भी ब्रीच कर रहे हैं और अपने फंडामेंटल राइट्स को भी. And the last, there are some recommendations. Being a student of law, there must be some fair and transparent judicial appointment system. A complete accountability mechanism should be made for the judges. Then financial autonomy, judiciary should be free from the dependency of the executive. Then judges should be trained highly on daily basis, on not daily basis, but vocational training courses should be introduced for the judges, and especially for their personal grooming. जैसे हमें लीगल एथिक्स पढ़ाया जाता था, तो मुझे लगता है कि हमारे जजेस बड़े ऑनरेबल हैं, बट स्टिल बातें दोबारा से रिकॉल की जा सकती हैं. देन पब्लिक अवेयरनेस इज़ वेरी इम्पॉर्टेंट. ये रिकमेंडेशन है मेरी, और इसी के साथ आई वुड लाइक टू कंक्लूड माई प्रेजेंटेशन. थैंक यू सो मच.